Hello everyone, welcome again to live session of DNA analysis. I am Dinesh Kumar and I am working as an academic head of monologue classes. So in today's session I will discuss with you the Hindu newspaper and I will discuss the important news of this newspaper. So we come to the first news and the first news is 38 awarded death penalty in the Ahmedabad serial blast case. So basically in this case honorable court has given 38 persons death penalty in the case of rarest of the rare category. Now this news is not important, but the term rarest of the rare category is very important from your examination point of view. So the term rarest of the rare category is found under section 302 of IPC. So now we will understand this term. Basically the death penalty is given in the rarest of the rare category only. So if we talk about section 302 of IPC, which provides for the punishment of murder. So there are two kinds of punishment in the case of murder, and the minimum punishment in the case of murder is life imprisonment. So if a person is convicted for murder, then the minimum punishment for which he can be liable is the life imprisonment. Life imprisonment means he will remain in the prison till the last breath of his life. Second is the death penalty. So now the question arises that in what cases the death penalty may be awarded by the Honorable Court. So Honorable Supreme Court in the case of Bachchan Singh versus State of Punjab enunciated the concept of rarest of the rare category. It means that if a person has committed any offense, particularly the offense of murder, then that person can be given death penalty or capital punishment in those cases. Now we will understand what is the meaning of term rarest of the rare category. So Honorable Supreme Court held that in this case Bachchan Singh versus State of Punjab, that if a person has committed the murder of any public figure, next if a person has committed the murder of various people in a very brutal manner, third if a person has committed the murder of any child or any female, next if a person has committed the murder of any person in a very brutal manner, means cutting a person in a various different pieces like this. So in all these cases such person can be awarded the death penalty, and such cases will fall under the rarest of the rare category. So this is important from your examination point of view. Now we come to the second news, that is return assets seized after protest against CAA, SC tells UP government. So basically there was protest against the Citizenship Amendment Act CAA in our country, and the UP government seized the property of those persons who were involved in the this protest of CAA. So now Honorable Supreme Court has given the order to the UP government that UP government should return the property of the concerned person which has been seized by the UP government who were involved in the protest against CAA. So this news Khalid brought in handcuff due to miscommunication police. So basically this news is not important, but the charges against Khalid, that is of sedition, are very important. So sedition is an offense under section 124A of IPC. ये IPC के सेक्शन 124A में एक ऑफेंस होता है, and examiner asks question from this term frequently. So basically what is sedition? So sedition means creating disaffection towards the legally established government, means if a person has created disaffection amongst the people towards the legally established government, then such person can be held liable for the offense of sedition. So this term is very important and the examiner may ask question in your coming examination. So be careful and read section 120A, 124A from IPC as well. Now this news that the Brazil is celebrating its 200 years of independence may be important from your examination point of view. You need not to go into the detail of this news. This news is important. SC4 mediation among states to settle Krishna river dispute. So ये न्यूज़ आपके एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से इम्पॉर्टेंट है एंड इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट क्या है इसमें. फर्स्ट पार्ट इज दैट विच स्टेट्स आर इन्वॉल्व इन द केस ऑफ कृष्णा वाटर डिस्प्यूट. सो कृष्णा रिवर जो है ये कौन से स्टेट से जाती है, दिस में भी इम्पॉर्टेंट. सेकेंड, 3 स्टेट्स इसमें इन्वॉल्व हैं, तेलंगाना, आंध्र प्रदेश एंड कर्नाटका. So you should know it. Second point is that there are various ways to adjudicate dispute in our country. For example, one is the court. So prima facie we go to the court for adjudication of any dispute. But apart from court, there are various other methods to adjudicate any dispute. And for this purpose, you may refer section 89 of CPC. So section 89 of CPC में वेरियस वेज दिए गए हैं डिस्प्यूट को एडजुडिकेट करने के, सॉल्व करने के. तो पहला है इसमें आर्बिट्रेशन, दूसरा है इसमें कॉन्सिलिएशन और थर्ड है इसमें मीडिएशन एंड फोर्थ आता है इसमें लोक अदालत. सो ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट हैज गिवन इट्स सजेशन दैट द डिस्प्यूट रिगार्डिंग द कृष्णा वाटर रिवर can be settled or can be adjudicated through the mediation. तो मीडिएशन का मतलब यह है कि ये डिस्प्यूट पार्टी कोर्ट में ना आकर बल्कि आपस में बैठकर आउटसाइड द कोर्ट इस डिस्प्यूट के रिगार्डिंग सेटलमेंट कर सकते हैं. सो दिस टर्म मीडिएशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. नाउ वी कम टू द नेक्स्ट न्यूज. नाउ दिस न्यूज इज इंपॉर्टेंट. सो दिस इज द एडिटोरियल पेज. And in this page, Mr. Shashi Tharoor, who is the member of parliament at present, has given his views. India needs a refugee and asylum laws. So basically, we are not having sufficient laws regarding refugee and asylum. So first of all, we will understand the term refugee and asylum. So refugee means if a person is not able to live his or her own country because of any reason like that of war. Second, it may be of genocide or any other problem of law and order. For example, war is there in a country or the genocide is there. Genocide means when a person of a particular caste, group or class or religion are killed at a large number, then it is known as genocide. So then those person may seek the asylum in any other country of the world. So asylum means taking shelter in any other country of the world. Asylum means taking shelter in any other country of the world. So basically, Mr. Tharoor has raised his concern that we are not having uniform law and sufficient law in our country regarding the refugee and asylum cases, and he has asked to the government that the present government should take the step to enact the sufficient laws in this direction. You should read this news carefully and you may get the passage based upon this. Now we come to this news. Russia welcomed India's stand on Eastern Ukraine situation. So basically recently India has given a statement that at the United Nations Security Council that this Russia has the right to protect its security, okay, and it is not concerned with the whether Ukraine is getting the membership of NATO or not. So basically the main concern of Russia is to maintain or protect its security or its own national interest, but the concern of Russia is that if due to getting the membership of Ukraine of NATO, means if the Ukraine get the membership of NATO, then there should not be any security problem or security concern of Russia. So the main purpose of Russia is to protect its own interest and its own security. All these are political news. You need not to go into the detail of these news because these are not important. So that's all for today. I will come again with the next daily Hindu news analysis. Till then, thank you very much. Goodbye.